I'm back on the River Kelvin this evening, and guess what? It's flooded. We got some rain this morning, and apparently it was enough to raise the river up, I think, at least a foot. I'm about half a mile above where I was yesterday, trying a new spot, because I could see on a map that this was an old mill right here, and I thought it might be worth checking out. Lots of stuff on the ground, but unfortunately there's not a lot of ground to look at. Just a little down there, we'll go down to that. I think this will all be more dried out if we ever get a chance to come back here. And if we're in the area tomorrow evening, I might do that as well. Might come back again. I can check. Oh, look at this, man. Check this out. This is one thing you always have to watch out for when you're on the rivers. You know, rivers are really dangerous. Got all kinds of stuff down there. Rivers are really dangerous. Look how this is pouring over the dam right here and going on down, but it's creating a big swirl hole right here. So if you were out here messing around, metal detecting, or just picking up stuff and slip, they could kind of suck you right into that. And who knows how strong that is or how deep that is. That might pull you right down underneath. So always be aware of your surroundings, especially you can see the bottles going around. Just be careful when you're out here doing stuff like this. All right, what do you say? Let's look around a little bit. I actually saw a little button back here. That's the reason I got the camera out, because I was really disappointed when I first got here. Let's see if we can find it again. That's probably, I should have marked it, but I didn't. Isn't that beautiful? Big tower. I guess that's a church or something over here, a cathedral or something. Anyway, yeah, so let's look here on the ground. I saw a bobber. Let's pick up the little bobber. If we see a fisherman along here, which we probably will, we can give him these things just for the heck of it. And I saw a little button right over here. I should have picked it up. I shouldn't have started walking around. I've been looking around for like 20 minutes and I never did see the button again. But let me show you a couple of things down here. Why I think this might be a good place to come back when the water goes down. There's a lot of artifacts in here. A bunch of this slag, so you know there's industry here. Of course, we know that because that was a mill dam going across. You see some of the walls and stuff in here. Some more of this stuff. We found this yesterday. I think that's kind of fossiliferous type of thing. These are, of course, old bricks that have been worn down in the water. This is slate off nearby roofs. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's a big old bone. It's like a part of a knuckle joint. I'm sure that was somebody's stew at one time. Piece of iron over here. Let's see what that is. Piece of junk. Some more ceramics. Now, unfortunately, everything's really broken up here, all the bigger stuff. And the smaller stuff is probably down inside the gravels. But we're not going to give up yet. I'm going to go back and look at that button one more time. Let's talk to a milk bottle, by the way. That's a milk bottle. That's with a little cap would have gone on right here. A cardboard cap to hold the milk in. It's a little handle off of something. I think that's natural. What's this? A little piece of string? Needs a gold coin tied to it. Nope, no gold coins. All right. It's kind of an older bottle here. Bottle top. And same here. That looks like almost like a, same type of bottle, I guess. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give up on that button, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test you guys, see if you're better than me. I'm gonna walk up through here, right where I was standing when I saw it. I know about where I was, slowly with the camera. I want to see if you guys can spot it. It should be like a round. It's a little round button, flat, and it's got, I think, 4 holes in it. It's gonna be kind of brownish. For the life of me, I cannot see it. I think it's gonna be in that area, but I'm just gonna start right here for you guys. Of course, you can zoom in if you want to. There's something there, but that's a piece of junk. I guarantee I'm gonna go over the top of it. Maybe at the end of the video, I'll do a little zoomed in version. You guys that can't zoom in. I know I'm gonna go right over the top of it. I hate it when I do that and I see something, I don't pick it up right away. And I lose it again. So silly. Wow. Pretty sad, isn't it? Yep, okay, I've gone over it for sure because this is where I started talking about the whirlpool thingy there. Base to a nice old bottle. Look at the bubbles in that thing. Isn't that cool? Don't mind finding that one hole. Piece of slate from a roof. It's got the nails in it. That's what would hold it on a roof. Oh, that little red thing, that's probably a bottle cap, huh? Yeah, bottle cap. But you know, there could be something good in here. A little piece of iron down there. That's where the waste weirs were, probably for the dam, because the canal's right on the other side. We might look at that. It's really not much to see. It's all filled in. Oh, there's a little barbell. Should we pick it up? Yeah, let's pick it up. There we go. No, it's not a barbell. 8 board wheels, I guess. See that nice hard clay like that? There's probably some stuff laying around. That's probably the old hammered coin right there. Look at that. We'll come back tomorrow and get that one. It's a gun. I would say a wrench or something, I'm not sure. Look at the dam real quick. What do you say? That's the dam right there, and this is the little canal that would carry the water down to the mills. You see how they use all these stones and they stack them this way? Had wood right here. All right, let's go ahead and go downstream. Look a little bit here. And if this doesn't pan out, we're going to go back to where we were yesterday, because part of that is tidal, and I really didn't go down. There's more area downriver that I haven't checked yet. Not sure what this thing, I guess that's an old bed maybe. Looks like it's an old, like a sleeping bed with wood like that. I guess, I don't know. Let's go ahead and look down here. See what we can see. A lot of fishermen on this river too. That's a beautiful little bench to sit on. We might have to sit there for a couple minutes. What do you say? I think I will. All right, let's just sit here for a couple minutes. What do you say? I'm actually waiting for the tide to go out anyway, because it's going to be too high down there. I came by on the way in and it was still up pretty high. Little duckies. I'd say the water has actually gone down a lot. Looks like this is all pushed over. Even looking at this, it looks like it's really washed through here very recently. That's good for us though, because that might have moved some things around. So we might be able to see some nice little shiny coins down there. Precious metals, so to speak. And some more coal. This is coal here. It's nice flattened out by the currents have smoothed it out, just like it has all this other pottery and tiles and bottles, all kinds of junk in here. I think we're going to find something good though. I know we'll find something down that tidal area. This is all from burning coal or coke. If I was a little street urchin back in the day, I could do pretty good down here gathering up all this coal to sell on the street corners, huh? Lots of it down here. Oh, what's that? Yeah, I almost didn't want to touch it. You know what I mean? I think you do. I think it's a fossil, some sort, or fossil type rock. I don't think it's man-made. Iron. There are a lot of factories around here, so there's going to be all kinds of, building parts and machinery that's washed down here and get all flooded out, mashed up. All right, let's go ahead. I'll turn you off for a minute. I'm going to get in a better spot, and then we'll get back on track. What do you say? Don't trip over the bed. Wonder why they did this. This must be some type of dressed or work stone. These all hack marks here, where I guess they were trying to flatten it out. Imagine whatever it is, it's just, it's all broken up, but it's kind of interesting right there. They had to hit that a bunch of times for some reason. A little bit of iron here. That's iron too, right there. Kind of it's got a cocoon. It's like grabbed all the sand around it as it's decomposing. Don't see any coins though. Let's go ahead and move down here real quick. We'll just do this together because I think we're about out of place to look, really. Oh, look at that. All kinds of stuff getting washed out of there, huh? I've been a cutie right there. There's probably some whole ones out here, but probably not going to find them on the surface. That's a pretty little piece of oh, you know what? I was walking by, I saw a piece of feather edge too in here. That's like 1700 stuff. I can't remember where it was though. Yeah, not there. I don't know. Not looking too hot, is it? Okay, I'm gonna put you away for just a minute, because whenever I do that, it seems like I find something. I think somebody actually beat us to it. Looks like they dug this out right here. That's all been dug out, hadn't it? We're not the first ones down here, huh? What that thing is? A piece of iron. Ah, looky. Remember I found a bunch of these in the woods several months ago. I didn't know what they were. As part of a battery, I think. Some type of weird battery. They were bigger though. They were like this big. And there were all stacks of them in there on the ground. That's a little shoe right here, I think. Oh, tiny one, huh? Ooh, lighter. Look at that marble. I got a marble. I do believe that's what it is, isn't it? Found a bunch of these before, but they're a lot bigger. I don't know if the lighter's any good. If it is, I'm going to keep it. Oh, lucky there's a, I'm going to go ahead and keep that because I might need it. I don't have any way to make a fire over here. It's a little button, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, looky there. That's kind of weird. That's electrical. The place we're going to go is about half a mile downriver from here. But we have to wait for the tide to go out. Part of a can right there. All right, I guess I'm going to put you away for a bit. I'm going to see if we can find another spot because we ran out of dirt to look in right here. All we have is trash, unfortunately. So we're down to the area where we were yesterday, and you can see that the tide's still in because there's still a lot of water right here. But it's also a lot higher than it was yesterday. It's definitely came up, probably about 6 inches, I'd say. Because anything up there is not affected by the tide right now because of the rapids. There's another merganser. Oh, wait, looking for a fishy. So it's definitely up a bit. I don't know. We might hang around for a little while, see, you know, the tide's going out right now, so we might be able to look down through here. Walk down this way. We just kind of play it by ear, I guess. Definitely a lot more dark. The water's darker today. It actually was kind of clear yesterday. All right, just give me a minute. What's in the box? Imagine part got stolen from somebody. Yeah, looks like they smashed open the handle, the locks. Cleaned it out. Jeez, that's a shame. So we're down here in an area now where I didn't make it before, and there's some stuff here. Look at that. I mean, that's not like awesome, but that's a beautiful little piece of coppery stuff or brassy thing. There's some countersunk holes on it. I like that. Bone. Looks like I was going to say a pelvis, but it might be a shoulder blade. I'm not sure. You don't need to look too close at that. Boy, I tell you, I've seen a lot of these Eldorados. Scotland's own. Oh, it's wine. Yeah, it's fortified wine, I guess. A lot of those. Hey, it's a phone. Another murder phone. I find a lot of phones on this river, but they're all these like old ones. Yeah, I was hoping they might. Sorry about coughing. It's got the swallowed a bug. Some old brick right there, though, so that could be a possibility. I can see a wall down there that we might find some bottles once this goes out a little bit. Well, that's kind of cool. Don't know how old it is. It could be Popeye for all I know, but it could be 1,000 years old too, huh? You never know over here. Guess we'll never find out. Let me know if you know what it is. It's right below the bridge. You probably see the whole bike over there off of it back in the day. Just kind of poking around here a little bit, still waiting for the tide to go out. And a couple interesting things I see. This might be one, but it's not. It's just a rock. But anyway, yeah, look at this over here. Looks like some leather with some nice old rivets in it. Yeah, those are old-timey rivets. I mean, I would think that would probably date the turn of the century, 1900s, you know, early 1900s maybe. That type of rivet, but that's a nice big old chunk of leather. Guess we'll never know what it came off of. I think that's a Beatles album. Looky! Yeah, it looks like an old record, doesn't it? Pretty bad shape, though. I don't think we'll ever be able to listen to that one. Well, I'm kind of getting bored waiting on the tide, so we're going to give it one more shot. If we can't get down past that wall, we're going to hit the road. And, yeah, you know, getting that adult beverage. I could use one. This little area right here is kind of interesting. Well, I see a couple things. It's kind of interesting. I got this little piece of coppery doodad. It's probably not that old. It could be 1900s. And then this thing, this looks almost like a battery core, but I'm not positive. I do think it's carbon. And as I glanced down, I saw this. It's an old lighter. It's one of the old, ooh, it's got writing on it. What's it say? something lighter. Not sure. I'll get you a picture of that. See what it is. And then I saw this too while I was just turning the camera on. I thought it was a ball, but I think it's just the top of something. Hope it's not a little baby's head. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Boy, I almost want to say that's natural, but I don't think there's any way that could be natural. That part looks very man-made, but that part I'm not so sure about. But it's like a giant marble that's broken. I wonder if it's like a croquet ball. I think that's what it could be, you know, croquet, whatever they call it over here. Probably the same thing. I wonder if that could be that. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm going to wash this stuff off, and I'll take a couple pictures of it for you. So you can see. That's probably what that is. Pretty cool. All this was just right here. There's some quartz. There's some quartz there. A piece of copper pipe, probably. Oh, it's pretty big, though. Can't get it out of there. Come here. That's probably just a big, like a copper pipe that goes in the house. I'm going to leave it. If it had some better shape to it, I'd dig it out, but I'm not really hopeful. That looks interesting. It's probably a rock, but yeah, just a little flat piece of slate, probably. Worn down. That looks interesting. Same thing, slate. It's almost 7 o'clock. It doesn't get dark here until like, well, 10 o'clock is still light. I mean, 11 o'clock is still light in the sky. It's kind of crazy. I didn't realize we were that far north. I'm going to take a picture of that for you and looked over here and there's something right there too. Look. I stuck my phone in the water. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think we'll leave that one too. Just took some pictures of some stuff on this rock for you, and I looked down. Looky, I wonder what that is. It's a Roman bracelet. I have a feeling it's not even metal. Ah, what is it? It is a bracelet. Look at that. It's a bracelet. It's not Roman. Well, it could have been made in Italy, I guess, but it's a little plastic bracelet. Got diamonds in it, though. Diamonds in the soles of her shoe. Guess we better save that. Maybe this is really high-end stuff. It's shiny. Wee little piece of copper right there, brass. I suppose it's like a rivet. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's like a little grommet probably. From a shoe or something, or a shoelace would have gone through there. So I walked right by this thing a few minutes ago, and I went down to pick it up, and I didn't quite pick it up, because I figured, you know, it's just a piece of junk, so I kept going. You see anything else there? Do ya? Is that a marble? Yeah, it is. Well, actually, I don't know. It's not, no, it's a ball, but it's not a marble. It's like rubber or something. Isn't that weird? Oh, that looks interesting. What do you think about this? That looks like something out of a car engine. A spark plug thingy. Is it? Oh, this is a rifle casing. No, it's not. I honestly thought that was going to... It looks just like a rifle casing, but it's a nozzle of some sort. It's probably fitting right here. You know, hooked on a pipe, and that would have been a nozzle. Huh. This good little spot. Looky! No, it's not. It's a rock. I thought it was a marble. Looked like a marble. That's a rock. But this is, that looks like it was man-made, doesn't it? Looks like these look like they're in a line right here. Not saying they were put there, but I think they might have been at one point. The tide still hasn't gone out enough, and kind of ran out of places to look. We're going to wait just a little tiny bit longer, but I decided to come up the bank here, hoping there might be a bottle or two. And I see a couple things. One thing could be scary. Is it human? I don't think so. I think it's part of a tarp or something, or inside. It's not human. It's not even hair. But anyway, yeah, so I was looking in here at stuff. I don't think it's very old, though. You see how they just dumped all the trash over the wall right here. And it's a mess. But I'm going to look around here a little bit, see what we come up with. I got to watch out. There's probably nettles in here. Go down there and look around for a minute. What do you say? There's no humans down here. Careful with this branch. Old maple. Oh, hit my head. The maple tree. I mean, that could be an older wall. I don't know. That might be that stuff that like gives you terrible poison. I'm not sure. I forget what it's called, but I know they have it over here. We're trying to get in the U.S. too. It's like poison ivy, but worse. All right, I'm not gonna go any much further, not any further than that. I'll go ahead and go back my way along the edge of this rock pile where the brick wall is. Look at all these little balls right here. Must be some type of seed off or something. I wonder if that's off the ferns maybe. Isn't that weird? But they're, it's definitely a plant. It's not, you can squeeze them. I don't know if that's from the ferns. It's kind of bizarre. Hoping I'll go pitching in. Stuff is really slick. Yeah, it's gone down a little bit since we even just started in this section. So this little point's exposed now. I was able to just jump across. Saw something like this over here. It might be another murder weapon, but I don't think that is. I saw something else too. Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if that's a pocket watch or part of maybe a fishing reel. Probably part of a fishing reel, huh? Don't know. It's coppery, brassy. Pretty cool, but I don't know what it is. Thought I had a coin. That was sticking out of the dirt, kind of like that. Looks like shiny, like it might be a coin, but I think it's just a piece of slate. I'm gonna try to see if it breaks. Some slate or something like that. I think if we waited around another half an hour, this would all be dry right here, but we're going to hit the road. I got something I want to show you on the way back. Won't be metal detecting, but if there's like some time left, if you've been around a while, you might appreciate it. Is it just a quick little thingy? You remember that? The Simon and the armadillo, or armadillo. And across the river there is the Jiffy Pop, but I forgot to do a video of that on the way. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little river treasure adventure. That's the River Clyde, by the way. We'll see you on the next one.
My lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere